Hello everyone, we're back. This is part 7 of our top 10 reviews of customs we've done. And we have an unboxing today too. A couple green lights and Series 30 Rainbow Blast from Spin Master. But we'll get right into this. And our first truck is the X-Ray Soldier of Fortune. Everybody can tell that this is a chassis from Gravedigger. The X-Ray Soldier Fortune, and we did our normal, detail on everything. It's kind of hard to see, but we did use a different color green on the link bars on the motor here, just to give it a little contrast. We used some mud tires. What were these tires off of?
I don't know. They're probably the Gravediggers and the dirt sets.
Yeah, Gravedigger from dirt sets, but this thing turned out great. We did a bunch of Soldier Fortunes. Every Soldier Fortune we had from Memorial Day anyway, just as a tribute. But this thing turned out great. It's one of the better ones. Awesome truck. Very cool. Next. What you got next? Who you going next? Uh-oh. Grandma Gravedigger. This is, of course, the infamous Grandma. And we gave her the old school Gravedigger treatment with the red gold wheels. Looks really cool. Love that. The bodies are so big on these diggers, these grandma diggers.
Yeah.
But I get it, that why they did it, because the graphics are pretty intense on them, and they did a great job with this. But I think we did a good job with it too, and made it look the way it's supposed to. A little bit of a modernish look. We did the bronze on the headers and stuff, but turned out great trick. Next would be, this is the new loco out of the 2-pack. The newest 2-pack comes with the Gravedigger. What do they call that thing?
The Reckless Trucks?
The Reckless Trucks. But here's what we did. We took him apart. We detailed the wheels. We detailed the chassis. As you notice, this side of the chassis is brown. All the detail on the shocks, the sway bars, all of that stuff. And then what we did is we changed the horn. We changed one horn, just to change it up a little bit. Looks pretty cool. And we left this side of the chassis orange. Detailed up the tires. We mimicked the detail on the other side of the shocks here, as you can see. But this thing turned out great. The idea to change the horn was a stroke of genius. But we love how this turned out. We've wanted to do a split roll cage paint job for a while, so this thing turned out awesome. And next, a great truck. Airborne Ranger. This is a variation of Airborne Ranger, but it's our favorite. When we bought this truck, we didn't even know what it was. We just circled it in a picture because we didn't know what it was. And when we got it, wow. It's a Hot Wheels casting, of course. We gave it the Spin Master treatment with the flotation tires. These are actually the tires that came on Grandma.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Tires and wheels that came on Grandma. But we detailed the chassis all up. Got the Hot Wheels body fitting on the Spin Master. And she turned out great. Love this thing. This is not... There's a variation to this truck, and it's got a printing error in here. One word in this. This whole thing is wrong, or something like that. That's a very valuable truck. If this truck had been that,
I think it's on, what's it called? I can't remember.
Or is that not even this truck?
It's something else. I just can't remember the name.
Okay, well maybe it's not even this truck.
Instead of served on the back of it.
Gotcha. Well, anyway, this truck is awesome. It turned out great. We did gold detailing, and it turned out awesome. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Of course, we detailed the motor and everything also. Next up, another Hot Wheels casting. This is Wolverine. And yes, this is a used Wolverine. We bought him used. So he's got paint chips and whatnot, but we gave him the treatment and put him on Spin Master. Also on flotation tires, detail on the wheels, all the detail on the chassis, motor, but he fit great right off the bat. It's where it was meant to be. This thing's cool. Love Wolverine anyway from Marvel, and this truck turned out awesome. Really cool. Really cool truck. Next up, Cyclops. This is a fresh build for us, and all the chassis detailing is normal. The shocks, the sway bars, the link bars, everything. But this is a really cool truck. Huge eyeball, awesome. They did a great job on this casting. Great job on the casting, great job on the graphics, everything. But love this truck. It's really cool. Left the motor black, but turned out great. Awesome truck. And next, this is another one of the Soldier Fortunes we were telling you about that we did. This is, I call it Desert, but I love how this truck turned out. We did brown detailing and gold, black. I thought it just fit the whole paint scheme, but this truck turned out great. Love Soldier Fortune anyway, and this one's awesome. And as we reflected in our post, we want to thank everybody. This is we couldn't sit here and do this without the people who gave their lives to defend this country. So salute. Next is, well, here's another Hot Wheels casting. This is we made our own ride truck. Blue Thunder ride truck that Spin Master did is very expensive, as everybody knows. So we made one. We took this from a Hot Wheels. This is a leafer chassis from Spin Master that we did our treatment on. We did the detail work. We did have to do a little cutting to make this thing fit. Most of it's on the motor that you see under the hood. We had to cut some of it off to get the body to set correctly. These are Hot Wheels tires, Hot Wheels wheels. Did some cutting on the back, did some fill-in work to cover gaps, but I think this thing turned out amazing. We love it, and we got a Blue Thunder ride truck. A Blue Thunder built for tough ride truck at
so
that.
You don't have to cover the expenses of the most
Yeah,
rare truck in Spin Master.
yeah. Those things going for $300 or something like that. I'm sorry, no. Hopefully they re-release it along, since they did the Gravedigger
and
Megalodon 2-pack. Hopefully this Blue Thunder is re-released too, and I know collectors hate that, but
I don't give a.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. We love it enough to make our own. We would like to have the regular Spin Master version to go along with this guy. And if I knew where the boat had sunk, I'd dive on it. I don't know. But next up would be our newest Radiator. This is our own creation, as everybody knows. This was a little work done here. This is a Son of Digger casting. We opened him up with some T-tops. We cut the back off to reveal everything inside. As you can see, motor detail, all of that good stuff. You can see the driver. We cut the fenders off the front. Did the detail on there. And we used the color change paint again here. Except on the top. We did a regular lime green on the top. The sides are the color changing paint. I don't know if you can tell. But anyway, then we did our chassis detailing. Shocks, motor, link bars, all the good stuff. Black wheels, BKTs. This truck turned out awesome. Love it. Love doing different stuff. Pushing it to a different place. But this truck turned out amazing. Our newest Radiator. We need to get better with decals, but we're working on that. This one turned out great. And last but not least, this is probably the one everybody wants for this year. Lucas old stabilizer. There she is. Detail on the wheels. Detail on the chassis. We switched it over to a heavy metal base, so she will be fast. We had an old semi-truck piece of a casting, so we cut this out, cut the fifth wheel out, got her put on there so we could be a little bit more accurate. We were gonna take the stacks and things off and do the chrome paint, but there is, if you don't know, these things are held on there with a ton of glue. And since we've only found one stabilizer, we didn't want to mess it up. If we get another one, you can best bet that stuff's coming off and it's going to be chrome or some other color or something. Awesome. The casting is perfect. They did an amazing job with this truck. Really, 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 really cool. So there is part 7 of the review. And we're going to jump right into some unboxing because we haven't found much. We're finding some Series 30. We're finding 28. Walmart's loaded with 28 at this point. But we did find the Mopar Magic from Kings of Crunch. Let's get this thing out of the package. I love this truck. It was one of my favorites when I was a kid.
If it will open.
And yeah, that's the only thing about a green light, man.
And they just...
You got to work to get the truck. Absolutely. And there she goes. There she goes. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, scissors or a razor blade are a must, and ask your parents before you use either one. Thank you. Public service announcement. And here is Mopar Magic. Look at the colors on this thing. It is sweet. Greenlight does a good job, man. Look at the detail on the hood, a grill. I didn't mean to say hood. Grill. Their graphics are spot on.
They kill it.
Yeah, they really do. And man, even the workings of a truck underneath, they've got it. That thing is so cool. Love
Man, it looks good.
It does. It looks amazing. That's awesome. Grab Liquidator. Next up, we've got Liquidator. We're going to open him up and show everybody. There he is in the package. This is from the same series. I think this is the newest series that Greenlight has released. Series 12. The next series is, I think, going to be the showcase for them because there is going to be a gunslinger in there.
Yeah, that's going to be the main.
That's going to be the one. That's going to be the one that you're going to have to buy multiples of because I can tell you right now, one of them is going to look like one. It's going to get that.
It's going to turn into a black stallion.
Yeah, we've done Greenlight on Spin Master stuff. Wildfoot and Black Stallion. I don't know if you guys have seen those yet, but you will.
Oh, you got to be careful. It's got a visor on it.
Yes, that's one thing about the green lights that come with visors. Be very careful. I mean, these things are not to bash around with and race and stuff like that.
Things.
Yeah, they're shelf queens. They're absolute shelf queens, and these things will come off. And these visors will come off in a heartbeat.
If they fall over once, it's gone.
Yeah, it's done.
It's game over.
But anyway. Here's Liquidator. Awesome. Again, with the detail on the grill, the chassis. This thing's cool. It's cool. It's just
I love that
really
thing.
Cool.
It
The yellow
amazing.
pops. Everything is great with that. And I don't know if you guys know, but as far as 124 scale stuff goes, this is actually the most 1-to-1 accurate size for a monster truck tire. This would end up being like a 96-inch tall tire if you scaled it up 1-to-1. But Greenlight's accurate with their stuff. This is why we've said many times These guys need to do if they did modern monster trucks, holy Moses.
I can't even imagine.
I can't either. That Spin Master would be in deep trouble.
They would be dead.
Deep trouble.
So Hot Wheels, Monster Machines, all those companies.
They'd be in deep trouble. But anyway, there's Liquidator looking great. And our last unboxing is from Series 30. It's Rainbow Blast. The truck looks cool. Get her out. See the back. One thing about the back. One thing about this series. Of course, there's a chase piece, the food truck. We've seen the dragon, and we know what it's supposed to be in that series of trucks, but it looks like a regular dragon when you look at it in real life. Max D's okay. They have that cool new color chassis, which is on this stabilizer right here. That truck we'll buy some of them, but it's just going to be so we can use the parts off of them. The star of this series is absolutely Blue Thunder, and I'm not saying that because I'm a Blue Thunder guy. It just is. But we've got Rainbow Blast out of that series, and it looks really good. They always do a great job with this casting, with this SUV casting.
I like it.
I think it's a Cadillac Escalade, but
yeah, it reminds me of that.
They did a really cool job with this. I like it. I like the colors pop. Everything's good. The big bright blue wheels. It's awesome. Different color.
Kind of reminds me of a
tires.
Skittles themed truck.
Yeah, it kind of does remind you of a pack of Skittles. Different color wheels. Again, the blue tires. Sorry, I called them wheels. But yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. And it's cool that they're doing something different and making their own way, like Hot Wheels does, because Hot Wheels has billions of castings, or not, but you know, they can put any casting that they do on a monster truck chassis. And they do it a lot, as we...
Yeah, you could tell by that dumb skateboard truck, I mean.
Anybody know Carbonator?
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see Spin Master doing stuff like this, their own thing, because they have cool castings, and if they just come up with cool concepts like this, they can put their own stuff out. And, you know, if Monster Jam ever goes by the way of the Dodo and back to Hot Wheels or over to Greenlight or whatever they do, Spin Master can keep it up, because obviously they can make their own trucks. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed looking at our customs. There will be more. We'll at least do 10 parts to this series, and this is part 7. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, viewing. We love it. We're gonna do some new stuff here pretty soon. We're gonna film a backflip video that accidentally got deleted off our channel. We're gonna redo that deal this week. Get it posted so everybody can enjoy it. And everybody enjoy your weekend. Hope you had a great Memorial Day 3-day weekend last week. And we'll see you again soon.